Come to Papa. Almost forgot about this little sucker. Candy cane. You know what movie that's from? Candy cane. I'm coming to get your candy cane. 10-4. Anybody? Anybody know? Oh, it's Vintage in timeout, guys. By the way, if you are seeing Vintage 5280, that is Sandra the Medium, and she loves for me to take her wrench away for the live stream so that the moderators can time her out because she enjoys that. Just so you know. Okay, thank you. So gather around. If you guys listen, I'm used to being the oddball out. Okay, I was the skinny, gangly, acne-prone kid that nobody wanted to play with on the playground in school. All right, until I got into high school and people, I lost my virginity to a girl named Amber, which, by the way, I ran into her the other day and we're going to go on a date. Isn't that weird? I'm actually going to go on a date with a girl. What do you guys think about that? We ran into each other for the first time in forever. I'll get to what I'm going to talk about here in a minute, but can you believe that? I feel like a man. Just kidding, April Fools. She's actually homeless. I saw her on Wadsworth Boulevard. And that's not an April Fool's joke either. So she wasn't very nice to me, but maybe I'll throw a sandwich out my window next time I see her. No, but on Mexi's panel, I am the oddball out sometimes. I'm a gay Republican. That's not an April Fool's joke either. Hey, Mexi! So I never check my Instagram ever. So if you think I'm an asshole because I don't respond to that, it's because I don't check it because I forget I have Instagram. I post on there sometimes, but I forget to check it. So afterwards, I received a few, and I'm a Gemini, so I keep my mouth shut on a lot. And then there's some where I'm like, I can't help but open my mouth. Oh, I got a delivery, Leisha? Leisha ordered me something amazing. So I just wanted to respond to a couple of those messages that I got after the other day because I just wanted to clear something up with that as far as Cindy Watts goes. I don't know if we have any Chris Watts sympathizers in here, but hold on to your hats. No chance. No dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Love me, give me second chances. Huh? So anyways, I don't know if I'll just say in a nutshell what it was. Oh my God, Sally Ann! No, wait a minute, Sally Ann. That is not Sally Ann. Sally Ann, message me on it, Messenger if that's you. That's not you. I know what's going on with that situation. Sally. Okay, so anyways, let's get into it. Cindy Watts. Any Cindy Watts fans in here? Hit a 1 if you like her. Hit a 1. Hit a 2 if you can't stand her. Okay? Let's start with that first. Sally, you're going to have to message me because I'm not sure that that's you. Looking out for you. Sally would message me if that was her. Anyways. Oh. Mexi loves everyone. Yes, he does. Nicole apparently loves Mexi. 2. Wow. 2. Wow. 3, no comment. Okay. Well, apparently I'm just a fanatic, which I don't even care if you call me that or not, because look, I think the main thing I wanted to respond to was somebody was saying, they said, you don't have children, first of all. That's how they kind of started off their message. So you're never going to understand. And because I'm a gay man, I'm like, oh, I have a hamster. I had 2 hamsters. Okay. I know what it feels like. Just kidding. No. So basically the message was, I don't have kids. So to kind of support the fact that somebody wouldn't show up to a wedding or a birthday party and a TIFF, like it's beyond my knowledge or anything like that. And I'm not going to say the name of who, because this Person gets mad at me when I say stuff, but I am going to say I'm extremely, wink, wink, close to a woman whose son doesn't talk to her because of kind of the same type of situation. And it's been affecting me since I was a child. Hopefully I didn't give it away. So I don't think it needs to be, I don't think you need to see a certain way or have a certain lifestyle to understand some situations sometimes. And what I'm saying by that is I'm an observer, okay? So as far as I was thinking about this message they sent me, and they said that, so I wouldn't understand that, and that it's really wrong of me to, bash the other side of the family by saying I would support Cindy or Ronnie or anything like that. So I wanted to lay something in perspective in a very unbiased situation, so I want to do a little practice routine with you guys, if you will. Consider ASMR if you want to, that's fine. Okay? I want you to close your eyes, but not if you're driving. And I want you to picture yourself, okay? And I want you to put yourself in the role of, let's put yourself in the role of Cindy Watts. Or just give yourself a name. If you don't like her, you can give yourself a really mean name. Or if you like her, you could just call her Cindy, or a really pleasant name like Princess Beautiful. And so picture yourself as a person, okay? And let's say a man, let's say a man, because you know the tradition. You guys know the tradition of a man asking a woman's parents for the daughter's hand in marriage. And it's beautiful, and normally there's crying involved, and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe you're asking my daughter, to marry them, because you're asking permission, right? Well, what if the parents said no? Has that ever happened? Does anybody know of that situation? Has it ever happened to you guys? Hit a 1 if you've ever seen a situation where there was not a blessing. And no, you're not allowed to hit it for the Watts case. I'm talking about something else. Hey, Nicole. Is this Sally Ann? Oh, it is you. Okay, I'm just making sure. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm confused. Oh, you have seen it. Okay. So you've seen it get shut down. Wow. So, question for you then, because that would make you guys a professional in this situation. You've seen it. And if anybody wants to give an example, feel free to do that. Because I'm using this kind of as an example of, I'm not a demon. Okay, just because I support not going to someone's wedding or birthday. I'm not an evil person. I'm not a temptress, even though sometimes I dress like one and my cleavage makes me look like that, but I am not. Okay, sometimes I wear a shade of lipstick that makes me look a little bit more slutty than others, but I am not a demon. Do not call me Jezebel. The song Rude pretty much sums it up. Okay, so let me ask you, has there ever been a situation that you saw both the parents did not give their blessing? They said, no, sorry, we do not want you to marry our daughter. We think you are a loser and your breath smells really bad. If you could back up a little bit. Okay, social distancing, please. And put on your mask, for crying out loud. And then, so did they go through with the wedding still? Or did they say, oh, I didn't get the blessing, I'm not going to do it? Can anyone tell me in their situation? My dad asked to marry my mom. My mom's parents said no because he was Black, but they get along great today. That's great. Okay, so I want to use you for an example if I can. My best friend's fiance's parents hated her and did not go to the wedding. Fair enough. That is fair enough, it sucks, but I can't stand Snow White. If that bitch got married, I would not. And yeah, she's not related and she's fictional, but you wouldn't be seeing me going to her wedding with all those birds and bees and animals showing up. No, fuck that. Okay. My dad, so my dad asked to marry my mom. My mom's parents said no because he was Black, but they get along great today. Thank you, Just Marie. I appreciate that. I see it often. Both sexes are that way. Dads don't like men for their daughters. Hold on, what does that say? And moms don't like women for their sons. listen, I may be gay and single and nobody loves me enough to marry me. Just kidding. I don't want to get married because I'm selfish. That's true. That's not an April Fool's joke. Isn't that so cool? Really, I don't have time for bullshit. But I'm very, 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 very close to a woman whose heart is breaking because their child won't talk to them. Okay. So they don't get to see their grandchildren. They don't get to see this. So anyways, we're not going to get into that. Let's use Miss KJ. So obviously, let me ask you, Miss KJ, did your mom's mom still go to the wedding? Can I ask you that? And if you don't want to answer, you don't have to. I just want to use an example because I want to see a situation if the parents did or didn't show up. Because I've never seen a situation that, someone said, hey, can I take your daughter or son's hand in marriage? And the parents say, fuck, no. No, you can't. No. Mm-mm. You're cool though. You're funny. That's funny. I find it funny that you'd even ask, but no. Wash my dishes, I can't see my grandchildren and we're close to our son. Oh man, and is it because of your daughter-in-law? My sister was married to a black man, but my dad still to this day doesn't approve of her kid. That's terrible. I am so sorry for that. I'm not allowed to see my twin grandchildren and they live around the corner. Okay, so you guys can, wow. Okay, you can relate. That's how somebody very near and dear to my heart that you guys know, and I'm not going to say her name unless she gives me permission because she gets mad, feels. They did not go to the wedding. Okay, Miss KJ. They did not go to the wedding. Mexi says, I wonder what me and Robbie's kids would look like. Ooh, probably like a mix of like Mark Wahlberg and Jim Carrey. I don't care what my parents think about who I'm with. Bingo, soul collector. I like that. And I always say that family is what you make it. Okay. So listen, this may sound like a jerk thing. So I'm using this example because, some people said some choice words to me and I was biting my tongue and I never check Instagram. I was like, why do I have to check my Instagram? And I wasn't going to respond because I got them immediately after, Mexi's live. But so I waited and I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that. I'm responding because there's a point to prove with this. Hey, Sharon, I love you. There's a point to prove with this. And my point is, I look at the whole Cindy Watts thing, not showing up to the wedding and Ronnie, and then the birthday party after getting accused of trying to kill their grandchildren. I look at it like I would look at any other thing. And you could say, well, you can't comment on that because you're a single gay man and you don't have kids. But I can because I know how, common courtesy and common knowledge works. And you may think somebody's evil for, not showing up or whatever. But when you ask somebody for their blessing to marry their son or their daughter, and if they say no, or if they're ballsy enough to say no, because majority of the world is passive aggressive. You know that, right? They are. So if they say no, I'm the type of person who wouldn't even ask. Fuck you. I don't need permission. I love who I like. And if you don't like it, you can suck my dick. Sorry. No, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'll be balls to the wind after my wedding night. You can give me a big old wedding present that night. Thank you so much. But if somebody does say no, is that going to stop you from enjoying your day? Okay, when you're getting married, it's between you and that other person. Everybody else, to put it bluntly, can go fuck themselves, in my opinion. I need a shirt with what, Livia? In my opinion, it doesn't matter. People are there for support. Family is what you make it. And that is that. If nobody wants to engage on something that you are planning on doing, because a marriage is something that you plan on doing for life, right? So all the other people showing up, they can get hit by a car tomorrow. Who gives a fuck what they think? Oh, God. Don't get too close. They don't like seeing us together. Well, then get the fuck out of my wedding. Okay? So if you don't like somebody, you're really not going to go. And they're like, well, you have to support them because it's your son. That's great. You can do that. But if it's going to cause more damage and if it's going to cause more attention, do you really want that on your wedding day? More attention? I don't. I want to get laid on my wedding night if I ever get married. Hard. I want him to push me up against the wall and just make out with me. I just want to kiss you. Please just touch me. But sober, of course. It'll be a dry wedding, probably. I don't know. I don't plan on ever getting married, but if it does, and if nobody supports that, I really don't give a shit because that's not going to change my relationship between me and my spouse. Thank you, Amy Ack. And so I'm saying this, I'm trying to put it in a terms that people can be relatable to. And so that you don't think, oh my God, he's a demon. His head's going to start spinning any moment now. Oh my God, he must be on meth again. He must be drunk. No, it's the simple facts, you guys. Do you invite people to your wedding just so numbers can show up and more people are there? Or do you want to have a gathering, whether it's a birthday party or a wedding or Christmas or whatever it is? And do you want to have special moments and no tension? Okay. I will say I grew up in a very, 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 very tense family where, oh God, someone's going to fight with someone tonight. And I'm not just talking my immediate family. I'm talking, around Christmas and everything. Someone's going to fight eventually. Some brawl's going to break out. Something's going to happen. And it's always tense. And it sucks. Okay. Do you want to have that around? No. So if somebody doesn't talk to you and you're like, oh my God, but they're my mom or they're my child or they're this, yeah, that sucks. But lift your head up and look at the world and see what's around you. People who love you. Okay. So, when there's tragedy that happens or murder or whatever it is, that's terrible. We can't look back and see that and call somebody a monster and hate her and stuff just for things like that is all I'm saying. And, you guys may disagree with that, but that's how I feel in my heart. I don't want to invite somebody to my wedding or a birthday party if I have children, if I just got in a huge fight with them, because I don't want my kids to have a terrible time. I don't want them to, people can feel tension. Okay. I can feel, I have feelings. I could feel like an empath. I could feel people's feelings and just feel tense all the time. And you don't want that, especially for a special occasion. You don't want that. So whatever the reasonings were for them not showing up, it could have been maybe they didn't approve, maybe they didn't get along, whatever it is. Shit. That's their reasonings. And you can't judge somebody for not liking somebody. Think of somebody you don't like right now in your family that's close to you. Do you have a child that has a girlfriend or a boyfriend that they're going to marry, a fiance? Do you have a sister or a brother that's going to get married to somebody that you don't like soon? Do you have a friend, a cool friend? Do you have a really nice, cool friend that just, said, hey, I think you just tried to kill my kids. Do you want to come to their birthday party? Do you have anything like that? Would you feel comfortable accepting that invitation? Or would you just say, you know what, I'm just going to try to save the tension, happy birthday, happy marriage, and I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay home. I am going to enjoy my life. And this is why I've always said Christmas is just bullshit these days. Because Christmas is supposed to be designed to be, first of all, I celebrate Christ's birthday on Christmas. What? He's a gay Republican. He celebrates Christ's birthday. You damn fucking right I celebrate Christ's birthday. You damn straight. But, if there's a family get together, I'd also like to enjoy that as well. But I am not. Look at people around the holidays, you guys. They're running to the stores. They're tripping over each other, look at people on Black Friday. How horrible people treat each other. They stomp on each other's feet. Do you ever look it up on YouTube? They fist fight, they wrestle, they get in fight. People get arrested. People get assault charges. Assault and battery for trying to pick up a Christmas present. So it could be a special, beautiful time of the year. It's the holly jolly season. So I'm going to go punch some fucking bitch in the face so I can get the last present on the shelf. Okay? Christmas is so family who doesn't see each other all year can get around each other and act fake as fuck and pretend their lives are just peachy hell while they're cheating on their wife over here. Well, they're probably going into the closet because they've had too much eggnog. The two cousins are banging each other in the closet, and it's all bullshit. Okay. Christmas is about being fake to each other. That just any holiday is. Birthday, oh, how's the family? Oh, we're great. Johnny's starting college next year. Wow, he's just growing up. He's so cool. Yeah, he's going to be really successful one day, better than your kid. Your kid's what? He ran away? Bro, I don't blame him. You look really pretty. Did you get your bangs cut? It's just fake. Everybody is fake. And I would rather be by myself on Christmas or any fucking holiday than to put up with that bullshit. Because, oh, you don't see these people all year, so you have to impress them. You have to get ready. You have to cut people off in traffic because you're so excited to rub your life in everybody else's face. Hold on, I'm not ready yet, dear. Hold on. Let me stuff my bra. Got my new titties this year. I want everybody to see them at the Christmas party. Even though everybody's underage at the Christmas party anyways, you slut, put your tits back in. So why be fake? So my point with that, sorry I got into the Christmas thing, but my point with that is if you're not going to be fake around Christmas, you're not going to be fake around that, then if I don't show up to somebody's wedding and I don't like somebody and I don't get along with somebody and then God forbid they get murdered and then I get questioned about my relationship with them, I'm not going to be fake at Christmas. I'm not going to be fake at a wedding. And you're damn straight I'm not going to be fake as I'm being interrogated in a room with a fucking light dangling over my head and me sweating profusely from my forehead because they haven't given me caffeine yet to feel comfortable to sit in the room and be questioned. So you're damn straight I'm going to tell them I didn't fucking get along with them. It's really sad that they're gone. I will answer any questions you want me to answer, but I didn't fucking get along with them. Did you go to their wedding? No, I fucking didn't. Did you go to the birthday party? No, fuck. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Sorry, but I fucking didn't. So guys, think of all of the relationships that are shitty in your life. All of them. And if that person, something happens and you end up getting questioned, would you like that relationship to be turned back around on you as a monster because maybe you didn't show up for something? Or, maybe you weren't supportive all the time. Would you like that to be held against you? So that's all I'm saying when it comes to Cindy Watts and their family. So if you call me a Watts sympathizer or anything like that, then yeah, I guess you're right. I am. I can sympathize with that. I can sympathize with the person having human emotions towards somebody else. And I can sympathize with her parents as well. But it goes both ways. It doesn't just go one. And that's the only point I wanted to prove. And I'm sorry if that offends you, but I wanted to respond to those messages because these messages these people sent me made me feel like I was a demon and evil. No, I'm a fucking human being just like she is, just like Ronnie Watts is, just like Sandy is, any of them, all of them, and everybody. People sympathizer. Thank you, Giaco. I like that. Yeah. And sometimes I'm not a sympathizer. Sometimes I cut people down when they hurt my feelings. And it doesn't feel good. Well, it feels good in the moment. It really does. But it doesn't feel good afterwards, and I feel really bad. Then they make videos of me on YouTube and they clip together all my bad moments. You've probably seen them. That's so cool. Shouldn't have judgment. No, they shouldn't. And so if you want to call me that, whatever. But again, I see all sides of it. I'm not a fucking asshole for doing that. I just can see reason in that. I can see reason in that. So the next time you turn down a wedding or whatever, don't forget it could be held against you one day. So you better show up and you better RSVP and you better fucking go look at that registry and you better buy the most expensive gift on that registry or you're going to hell. Right? Right? That is the plan, isn't it? That is the deal. Normal human emotions for them to do that. Can respect that you can have different opinions though. Yeah, well, and yeah, I respect that too. But, to call somebody like you're evil or whatever, it's like, no, you're not evil. You have a different opinion is all. And we're allowed to have different opinions than each other. And now if you say super evil stuff, then I'll be like, oh, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I see both sides. I understand both sides, but sometimes for your children, he had the picture, big girl or boy pants and do what you have to do for them. Well, and again, you know, I don't have children, but I can tell you right now, if I was to have a wedding, and you know, I've had plenty of boyfriends that my parents kind of bumped heads with, and they ended up getting along eventually. But if they didn't get along and we ended up getting married, I would completely understand, and I would actually prefer if my parents did not show up, or vice versa if his parents were that way. I don't want fucking bullshit tension at my wedding. It's not, oh, be there to support your kid. That's fine. You can support me elsewhere. But I don't want that tension on my special fucking day. Okay, it ain't gonna happen. So just because you're my parents, you know, I don't see it that way. I'm sorry. Thank you, Rosebud. Thank you. Sometimes the best thing for your children is putting them in situations where they feel the tension. I don't like tension. Tension ruins everything. Uh-oh, Sandra needs a timeout, guys. Vintage 5280. I took away her wrench, so time her out because she likes it. When I was younger, always a people pleaser with my family, and I was miserable. Bingo, Lori. Bingo. Why torture yourself just because, oh, it's tradition? It's tradition. They have to be there. They're the parents. You have to be there. You're my best friend. You have to. Even though, you know, my spouse slapped you in the face last week, you still coming to my wedding? Yeah, you look good in the dress. No, you don't look fat at all. No, come on. Come. No, stop being fake. Stop just saying, oh, because you're this, you're obligated to do this. I ain't obligated to do shit. I don't care if I'm your best friend, your dad, God forbid I get a sex change and turn into your mom. I don't care who the hell I am. If I don't want to do something, I'm not going to fucking do it. I don't care. And if you don't like it, that's too fucking bad. I'm not going to be fake. That is called being fake. Oh, well, they're your kids, so you're supposed to support them. Really? Do you support them? Okay, well, it's a bad situation you see them walking into. If they do drugs, you don't support it. You're going to show up next to them and do drugs with them too. If they're doing something, you know, ditching high school, are you going to be there ditching with them too, even though you don't support them? Like, come on. And let's look at it this way. If we're going to look at the Watts case, let's look at this way. Mexi, you want to get sex changes together? Then we'll go back. We could switch back. We'll do it just for fun. We'll document everything. What if they would have said no? A lot of people say they're a monster for not going to the wedding, but what if he would have not gone through with the wedding because they didn't go? Then they would be the saviors in the situation. It would have never happened, right? Anybody ever think of that? No. I knew there would be some issues at our wedding. So we literally planned it in 19 days. Problem solved. Many couldn't. Bingo. See, you're a smart person. You're a smart person. Look, weddings are another thing, just like Christmas, where all I see is fakeness, okay? I understand people dream, mostly, you know, girls when they're little, dream of their wedding day and they plan it a certain way, and that's how, you know, they want it to be a certain way their whole life, and they thought of it, and if you fuck it up, they're gonna just go after you. And that's why we have what is called a bridezilla. And no, I'm not calling Shanann a bridezilla. I'm saying with weddings in general, we have bridezillas. And weddings to me are just look, there are so many homeless people on the street. So many homeless people on the street. And I'm going to say it too. I think funerals are a waste of money as well. We are spending all this money on funerals and expensive, fancy coffins and clothing and jewelry and all the stuff that we're putting in with them and all this shit. And we're spending all this money on weddings where most of the time they don't last. I mean, maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I'm more of a I give it 2 years type of guy. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, number one fan. That's sweet. And I think it's a waste. I think all this money that we're wasting on celebrations, and it goes beyond weddings and funerals. Look at when you're driving down the highway. Look at all this expensive artwork. You're just looking at a fucking highway wall. all this fancy bricks and shit that's just there not to hold up the highway. It's there for design, just so you could look at it as you're driving by. Look how expensive this shit is. And we're wasting all this money on, oh, it just looks pretty, or it feels good to have around, or this is my big day, so I'm going to spend $10 million on a wedding instead of giving a fucking homeless person a fucking sandwich on the street. No, instead I'm going to get wasted at my wedding. I'm going to make out with the man of honor. Then I'm going to bang the hell out of my husband in the room and then forget his name in the morning time because we've known each other for 2 weeks. Come on, gang. Come on. Ooh, you eloped. I'm a fan. But it's a waste of money. It's fake. It's bullshit. That's what I think about weddings. Man, I'm optimistic. Hey, you can still be happy without getting married. Or, you know, you don't, maybe you need a big wedding day, but do you need this big fancy fake day to make you feel good about yourself and make sure like, no, this person needs to be here. I don't care if they fucking don't like me or not. I want them there. I need bodies at my wedding, not love. No. We got married in my grandma's backyard. Mom threatened not to come. Where did that go? Where the hell did that comment just go? Oh, I said, okay, her loss, not mine. Bingo. You know what? You live your life. You come crawling out of your mom by yourself. And you die by yourself. Okay? I mean, you may die multiple people at the same time for some reason or another, but you still close your eyes by yourself. Take your last breath by yourself. So I'm sorry if something, oh, that person makes you happy. Oh, no, I don't like them. Sorry, you can't be with them. Suck it. Don't care. Just like me, being by myself makes me happy. I love my last ex. I love a lot, which by the way, 3 years ago today on April Fool's Day, this is the 3-year anniversary. We're breaking up. Throwing all the stuff around the house, packing my stuff. I'm calling everybody on the phone crying. Cody and I just broke up. Can I just come stay overnight? I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm moving. I just don't know what's going on right now. You're a fucking asshole. Click. People kept hanging up on me. I was like, what the fuck? I call them back and they turn off their phone or whatever. I was like, what the hell is going on? Well, it's April Fool's Day. Luckily, my aunt believed me because, you know, her and I, you know, she had been saying for a while, we'd be perfect roommates. Just come move here. You guys are, you know, you're not going to be together. Just be friends, whatever. Nobody believed me the day that we broke up. I crave being alone too. And it's because I think God designed me to talk to lots of different people. Like Gemini is a sign of communication. So we always like to talk. We always like blah, 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 with lots of different people. And if you're doing that in a relationship, it takes away from the relationship. I don't have time for a relationship at anybody with myself. I'm selfish and I don't like obligation. I hate obligation. Ooh, it makes me so mad. Hey, Lufa. Obligation makes me annoyed, and that's why I can't be in a relationship, and that's why I'm borderline narcissistic. Isn't that cool? And I don't mind if you know that either. I don't give a fuck. Oh, well, he's just saying that because he's a narcissist. Cool. Don't care. I don't really know if I fit the full definition of a narcissist, but partially I think I do. I think I hit a couple marks on it for sure. Definitely. So, no, Grave Dodger. See, the right guy for me, Grave Dodger, would be somebody who sleeps in a separate house, doesn't expect me to text him or call all the time, doesn't fall asleep next to me when we're together, and who's really funny. Oh, and who looks like the lead singer of AJR. That's it. But I even get to, God, I need to get back to the gym. Maybe once I get back into shape, maybe I don't want to be in a relationship right now because I'm out of shape and I don't feel like anybody wants to see me naked. Maybe I'll get into shape and I'll end up having sex with somebody that'll want to get married. And then I'll say no. We all have a bit of a narcissist. I know, and that word gets thrown around so much. And every time I'm like trying to look at a definition of narcissist that doesn't fit me. Seriously, like I've looked at it, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I've looked at the definition of a narcissist and I'm like, that doesn't seem all that bad. Hold on a minute. Demons inside of people called a succubus. Nama is one of them. They exist. I've heard succubus. What exactly is a succubus again? Hold on. Let's get to narcissist real fast. Narcissist. A disorder in which a person has an inflated... See, look, we live in a world right now where we hate online bullying. People are on medication because they're depressed. They hate themselves. So this is a disorder in which and it's even called a disorder to love yourself, really. A disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance. I'm sorry, but to me, that's called fucking confidence, asshole. I don't need to be diagnosed with something because I have confidence. And that took a long time to get. I've been self-conscious almost the majority of my life until my late 20s when I finally started looking in the mirror and I was like, holy shit, I'm hot. Fuck. No wonder everybody keeps having sex with me unprotected. No wonder I've had syphilis 5 times. I'm hot, you know? So it says, narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. Thank you. Wow. The cause is unknown. How about the causes like ugly duckling syndrome? How about that? Unknown, but likely involves a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Oh, you mean the environment of being picked on as a child my whole entire life? Being picked on, having my brother look like a Ken doll. He's 4 years older than me. He has blonde hair, blue eyes, looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. And all my friends always wanted to have sex with him and said he was so much hotter than me. And he's had an 8-pack since he was 12 fucking years old. And I've had a flapped on my fucking stomach. And then all of a sudden I started working out and I got hot and I have confidence and you want to diagnose me as a narcissist? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take it as a fucking compliment. Because my brother's always been a Ken doll and everybody always had sex with him. He's always so hot and good looking. And I was like, oh my God, I want my muscles to look like that as I'm over here straining, getting a fucking hernia as I'm just flexing in the mirror. Come on, gang. Come on. Wow. When you find love, you both work through it together. Yeah, that's why I'm not willing to do that. I'm not. Sounds nice, though. That used to happen to me in high school, Save Robbie. Everyone thought my brother was hot. Your brothers are hot. Mexi, his brothers are hot. I've seen them in person. I wanted to get close to him and just kind of take a picture so I can have it and just stare at it all day long. I took a picture next to Mexi's brothers. He has hot brothers. One of his brothers kind of looks like, what's that actor's name? They have, what have your brothers said they've looked like before? Mexi's brothers are hot. I've seen them. It's true. According to psychology, all people have narcissistic tendencies. Yeah, I mean, I think, you know what? I'm tired of people diagnosing. Freddie Prinze Jr., yes. Yes, the tall brother of yours, he does look like Freddie Prinze Jr. Oh, yeah. Call me. Call me. All my friends said you look like a female Clifton. Isn't Clifton the big red dog? Or that's an insult, isn't it? Mexi, hit a 1 if you think Mexi's hot. I was definitely in a gaslighter's chat last night. Ooh, those are fighting words. Those are fighting words. Hit a 2 if you think the glare is hot. I'm a hard 2. Ooh, I'm hard 2. Just kidding, I'm not. You get it? That was just for me and Will. I love you, Will. Oh, lots of 1s. Wow. Wow, Will really thinks Mexi's hot. Share the wealth. He's married, but 1. Hit a 3 if you think that Mexi's wife is hot. I'm a hard 3. I'm a hardcore 3. I'm a menage a 3. I'm a menage a trays. Oh, I'll tell you. Oh, wow. Lots of horny people in the chat today. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're single so your spouse doesn't get jealous. Okay. Anyways. Ooh, Lufa's a 69. I like that. I was going to read some cards afterwards, but I really, really have to go. Sorry, I didn't plan my rant to go that long. And if you do message me on Instagram again, I find it hard to check my messages on there because I do have ADHD or some form of something crazy like that. And I find it very hard to focus and check multiple social media platforms. Oh, thank you. I got one person said I was hot in the chat. Thank you, Sophie. We're going to make out. Anyways. Normally, if you email me, that's the easiest way for me to read stuff. But no, I didn't get triggered, but I did want to respond to that in a way that you would understand. So hopefully you did understand that. And, you know, if you get offended by it, that's fine. Love you, Will. Go work those buns. Go work those hot stud buns. Sticky hot stud buns. Okay? So hopefully, I mean, I hope you took it the way I intended it to be. And that was, you know, not everybody's perfect, including myself, but I do have tendencies to think I'm perfect in certain things, which is why you would call me a narcissist and why I wouldn't mind if you did. So thank you. I appreciate that. My daughter was jumped by 3 girls last night. She's depressed, embarrassed, and hurt. Next time you're reading, please, you know what? I'm going to do one for your daughter. I'm doing one for your daughter. Because that's bullshit, Jessica. I'm sorry for that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, K Woods. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Wow, maybe I should be straight. I'll land a date a lot quicker. Jessica, I'm seeing like new pencils and writing stuff. Is there like college or new school or something going on, a new job? Jessica, this is for your daughter, maybe for your daughter. Practice the art of transformation for your daughter. Acknowledge one situation in life that's taking your power. Transform the situation into something positive and maintain that perspective as a spiritual discipline for the entire day. When your spirit slips into negativity, simply breathe and then pray your way back to an inner space of positive visualization. Your goal is to practice the art of transformation. That is for your daughter, and I will pray for her. And fuck those bitches that jumped her. Excuse my language, Santa. So anyways, all right, guys, I love you. I hope you have a beautiful day. I think Mexi's going live tonight with, is it a therapist, Mexi? At, what time is that at? 6 p.m.? I saw it. Hold on. What time is it? 8 p.m. Denver time. 8 p.m. Bye, Snow White. Well, Snow White. You're growing on me. You're growing on me. 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's an author, and it is Children of Violence with author Luke Girardi. Luke Girardi. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat. Huh? Mexi's live. Look at Sandra's oh, hold on, I gotta give Sandra's wrench back, but her comments are being held for review automatically now. Alicia timed her out. Isn't that fun, Alicia? I love you, Muffy. Here, let me give her wrench back before I forget. Add moderator. Okay. Bye, Aussie True Crime. Bye, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. And I'll be in Mexi's in the chat part and the words part probably later for a little while. And I will talk to you guys later. Be nice to each other, motherfuckers. No chance.